Are you ready? It's time for fifth quarter on KALB. Sponsored by Christus St. Francis Cabrini Hospital.
Well, what is up, everyone? Welcome to week 3 of the fifth quarter. It's rivalry week around Silla. I can't say that 5 times fast. I can barely say it once. Rivalry week. Just say it fast enough and you get the energy, right? Brands are going to be turned to foes this week. That's exactly what we saw in our game of the week. Let's get it started right away with our Med Express game of the week. You voted over 2,700 votes this week, and we're there. Second annual Bishop Bowl now. St. Mary's hosting Menard Eagles. In a mascot battle, a Tiger wins this 9 times out of 10. The Tigers strike first. Adam Parker hands it off to Joe McGuire. He's in for the touchdown. St. Mary's on the board early. Tigers rocking those clean red jerseys. Look good. Parker then finds Drake Griffin standing in the end zone all alone. He catches that short pass for 6. And Adam Parker says, hey, I can do it myself too. Runs it into the end zone on his own power. 21-0 there in the first quarter. The Eagles trying to find some kind of rhythm. Michael Henry looks downfield. He finds Ethan Busby, but Elijah, the problem is Ethan Busby plays for the team in red. St. Mary's wins back-to-back games of the week, 35-7 over Menard.
Nice to know that you can go to any person, any matchup, and either throw it to them or run the ball. I thought our on the ground we ran the ball really hard. I thought there were some things that we did in the past game that gave them fits off our play action. So overall, I mean, it was a good team win. And they're not the only ones, but they did stand out tonight. That it doesn't matter defensively, offensively. They're going to go 90 miles an hour, and we competed for 48 minutes, and that's what I was looking for.
All right, we're joined now with the third member of our sports team, Mary Margaret Ellison, currently in Natchitoches. Back-to-back weeks, we're talking about St. Mary's winning the game of the week, but this time it was the offense that took control early.
Yeah, they did. Coach Rourke said earlier this week, he said he wanted his offense to start fast, and that's exactly what they did. They had 3 touchdowns in the first quarter. They had 4 different Tigers score during the game. Adam Parker, Ben Bienvenu, Drake Griffin, he had 2 touchdowns, and also Joe McGuire, he had a touchdown. He was the one who scored the first touchdown, so that set the tone for the Tigers. Ethan Busby, you talked about his interception. He was the guy in red, not really knowing what kind of happened there, but he did come up with that interception. And whenever you play an experienced team like St. Mary's, it's definitely tough to be able to make. The Eagles couldn't really have much going, but they did score late in the third quarter, actually the beginning of the fourth quarter, first drive, but it just was not enough to beat the Tigers. So the Tigers do have bragging rights for the 2nd straight year in the Bishop's Bowl, and they have a trophy. They got to take home the trophy.
Now, I know that we talked to Coach York earlier this week, and he said he wants them to play a complete football game, 4 quarters. And he talked to you after the game about how proud he was of his team of winning this football game and playing a complete game.
Yeah, he did. I asked him that question. Actually, at the end, I was like, you kept your momentum up. That was not what they did last week. And he said at halftime, they didn't score in the second quarter, so he said at halftime, that's exactly what he said. He was like, we have to finish this ball game. And he said he was proud of what they did, and they finished all 48 minutes.
Well, me and Mary Margaret have picked St. Mary's twice now in game of the week, and you picked against them, and they won twice. So we're going to talk to Coach Aaron York in our post-game show afterwards, and you're going to have to face that one again.
I'm going to tell him straight up, it's business, not
yeah.
Mary Margaret, he's going to learn one day.
You might get something from Coach York. He was like, wow. What?
He's going to learn one day.
Just not today.
Oh, I know. He might get it from Coach York tonight. You never know.
Well, the St. Mary's Tigers going home with the Bishop's Bowl for the 2nd straight year. They're excited about that. Thank you, Mary Margaret. Well, that was just one game, but we saw plenty of